All right, good morning, guys. It's October 19th, so it's been officially like almost 3 months since Devin and I did our Sturgis trip, so hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. We haven't been recording a whole lot lately just because, life situations and all that jazz, but figure today would be a nice day. I could record some stuff and show you guys the new street glide that you saw at the end of the last video, do some B-roll footage, but it's a little chilly and I have to go ride. I have to take the street glide to No Cages. Unfortunately, I have the recall notice. It's nothing too serious. It's just a wire underneath that probably could accidentally rub on stuff and separate. So okay, maybe it is a little bit of a big deal, but it's been fine. So I'm gonna head to No Cages Harley Davidson and kind of talk to you guys a little bit on the way. So let's go ride. Alright, and just like that, we are on the brand new 2024 Street Glide heading to No Cages Harley Davidson to get the recall work done on it. And apparently the check engine light's on too. I don't know why. Shouldn't be any reason for that, but maybe they'll be able to tell me what the code is, so. It didn't have a code the last time I rode it, and then Devin moved it from the garage to the front yard for me. That way I wouldn't have to worry about doing that, because this is a little bit of a big bike. I do tend to struggle backing it up sometimes, especially out by our shed where the ground is just super uneven. So, but I digress. Anyway, I also didn't think before I left, but I know they've been doing a lot of work on Industrial Parkway lately, and I don't know if it's actually open or closed or not, so we're gonna just ride that way and find out. And if I'm a little late, I'm a little late. It's no big deal. They won't cancel on me, right? I'm important. At least I like to think I'm important anyway. To most people, but again, I digress. So, anyway, y'all, I kind of want to take a minute to talk about the Sturgis trip, talk about the bike, and just everything that we've done to it so far. And of course, there's still a long list to go. Boy, if you're going to pull out in front of somebody, get up to speed. But yeah, no, Sturgis was a freaking blast. We weren't there for the rally, as we kind of mentioned before. We were just there for the Five Dirty Bikers podcast meetup. Great time, as always. Great riding with friends, great food. Definitely a much needed vacation after the hardships we have faced this year. And yeah, I mean, come on. Any vacation you come home with a new bike is a great freaking vacation. Let's be totally honest right now. Whew, it's chilly. I know it says it's 50 degrees outside, but man, that wind chill. Especially when you live in a really humid area. It seems like it's always humid in Ohio. Super humid in the summer, and then in the winter it gets kind of dry, but that humidity makes that wind chill just that much worse. But anyway, so yeah, if you guys saw in the video, I was really upset. I was really emotional when I had to trade in Lilo, but I did a lot of thinking about it, and it was time. The type of riding I do, the types of trips I do, especially the ones that I let you guys see that I bring you along for. I do a lot of highway riding. I try to crush a lot of miles in one day and get to my destination as quickly as I can, and then spend as much time at the destination as I can, and then bomb it home so I can make it back home for work. Because, unfortunately, we gotta work to be able to afford nice things like Herb and Derpertons. But yeah, I honestly had zero intentions or plans of even coming home with a new motorcycle. But I happened to see this Street Glide sitting there, and I have test rode both the brand new Street Glide and Road Glide before I bought this thing. And there's just something about the Street Glide I just slightly preferred a little more. I don't really know what it is. It's just my personal preference. Some of the things that we've done to this bike so far already. I've added a Klockwerks luggage rack and sissy bar. Looks really nice. We added the Harley Davidson saddlebag crash guards, which if you follow us on Instagram, you guys saw that post as Devin was doing it. If you follow us on Instagram, you knew about this bike long before it was mentioned in the YouTube videos. So if you're not following us on Instagram, you're missing out. Just saying. You should probably go follow us on Instagram. Another thing we did, we threw on some highway pegs that we already had, but they don't really fit the stock engine crash guard, so anytime I put any kind of pressure on them, they move. So I can't get my feet in a comfortable position, but definitely something I will do in the future. Anyway, it's pretty chilly, and we've been in a lot of a drought so far this year, so we haven't really had a whole lot of pretty fall colors yet, but they're finally slowly starting to turn, which is nice. I like the fall colors, you know, just like every other basic white girl out there. Haven't had any pumpkin spice lattes yet, though. I'm not a huge fan of lattes, to be honest, but obviously I want to get an aftermarket exhaust. I was thinking the S&S slip-ons because I loved how those sounded on the Street Bob. Anyway, I really like the S&S slip-ons they had on the Street Bob because they were still louder, but they weren't like obnoxiously loud. It wasn't like a constant, you know, droning sound as you were riding, but it still sounded really cool. So it was just the right amount of loud, to the point where my neighbors aren't going to get super ticked off unless, you know, they're 100% total Karens. But again, I digress. I have cool neighbors. I love my neighbors. They're really nice, really friendly, and they're into motorcycles too. And so, you know, the more motorcycles the merrier. But another thing I really want to do is upgrade these handlebars. They're nice, but they're just a little too far forward and just a hair too short for my personal preferences. Like, I got these short little T-Rex arms. Like, hurts my forearms after riding on it for a few hours. And actually, I do have another part on the way. I am going to upgrade this windshield here. So this is the stock windshield that comes on the 2024's, yes, 2024, it's not 25 yet. 2024's Street Glide and Road Glide. They come with these stock windshields, and you know, they're not bad. They get the job done. I don't have nearly as much head buffeting as I did on the Street Bob with that aftermarket windshield that I had bought for it. But they're still just enough to kind of like, you know, be pretty annoying, especially on longer rides. And there's just so much wind noise inside this helmet right now that I didn't really have on the Street Bob. Oh, I hate these railroad tracks. These ones are awful. Okay, that one wasn't too bad that time. But so I went ahead and ordered the Klockwerks windshield for the brand new 24 Street Glides. So hopefully that'll be here some point next week. Excuse me. Yeah, hopefully I'll have that here some point next week. And we could show putting it on. That would be fun. I haven't really shown like all of the upgrades I've done because we were busy, you know, having fun out in Sturgis when we did the crash guards and the sissy bar and luggage rack. Just quick release. There's nothing to it. Nothing to it. So, but yeah, the main things I want to get done, obviously I got the windshield on the way, and then the handlebars. Eventually I'll do the slip-ons, but that could probably still be a while until that happens. The stereo system, I may or may not upgrade that in the future. I don't know. I still kind of heavily use my Lexan Novus comm system and connect it to my phone and use that for my music. Which, you know, it works better for me because, you know, with this windshield, you still can't hear anything on the radio once you get over like 55 miles an hour. So that's why I just prefer using my Lexan, because I can hear it going down the highway, no problem. But I've also heard a lot of people say that Klockwerks windshield actually like decreases the wind noise so much that they can hear their stereos better before even upgrading them. So we'll see. I might do a little before and after for all that. I'm definitely going to do a before and after for the wind noise too, because this is just, I'm only going 35 and I feel like I have to talk louder than normal because of the wind noise. Hopefully I'm not late. I got 15 minutes to get there. I should be okay. Should be. We'll see. I probably should have taken 33. Which I could have just hopped. I'm an idiot. I could have turned right at that last stop and hit the highway and bombed it down there. But, oh well. C'est la vie. It is what it is. I had to stop and get gas. So I just naturally went the way I would normally go when I got to stop and get gas. Because I had like maybe a quarter of a tank left and less than a quarter of a tank. And I'm heading down to Columbus after I'm done at No Cages to help my mom. We're going to go empty out her storage unit today. And Devin's already either there or on his way down there. He left earlier than I left the house. So, because I still needed to shower. I was still trying to wake up. And there was no point in me going down to Columbus just to turn around and go halfway back towards Plain City to get to No Cages. Like, I might as well have just stayed and gone after, which is exactly what I'm doing. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. They told me on the phone it'll probably be about an hour to get it fixed, so we'll see. But I'm not gonna really bore you guys too much longer. I'll hop off of here and I'll see you guys when we get to No Cages. Maybe do a little walk around of the bike and we'll go from there. Bye. All right, we have officially made it to No Cages. They are dead as a doornail, and we're only like a couple of minutes late. So I'd say we're winning. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know what it is about the brand new road glides and street glides, or just the white color is so freaking nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and park and go in, let them know we're here. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Annette is wrenching on her own bike.
It finally came in.
Yeah.
It's been a few days.
Yeah. This is what finally came in. Her 8-inch?
Yeah, 8-inch is the only size they have for Klockwerks for the street glide.
Klockwerks street glide windshield.
Blue, you know?
So, yeah. It comes with all the hardware and stuff. And then instructions are put in there because it's a little windy if you can't tell.
Heckin' windy. Blue. He's in there
He's
whining.
misbehaving.
Come on. Let's get off there.
Yeah, you gave me a bolt. So she's removing the 4 bolts to hold it on right now.
I mean, come on. If her 2 wheels can do it, I can do it, right?
Basically, I can hold that.
It says that you don't reuse them, so.
Oh. Well, I'll still hold them.
Okay.
And throw them in a drawer for just in case reasons. Because you never know.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait.
I can work on it while you... Okay.
Fine. Fine. You work on that. I'll do this. I was supposed to do this by myself.
You are?
Sir.
I'm just helping speed up the process of here. I almost brought my little 3/8 impact, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to use that on these.
To loosen them, sure. To tighten them, nah.
Nah.
Go, come on.
I'll probably twist it out by hand if you want.
I tried to twist one of them by hand earlier and it was still stuck in there pretty good and it actually kind of hurt my fingies.
Yeah. I mean, sharp edges. We'll do that.
Go to work, wrench on cars. Come home, wrench on bikes.
Yep. This is more fun though.
Yeah. This is more rewarding because I want to do it. I'm not forced to do it to pay the bills. This is what my bills pay for. Okay.
No.
Now, sir, did you read the directions?
Nope. Now this is a good time, if your bike has been cleaned recently, to go ahead and clean all of this. If you're paranoid about keeping your bike clean, that is. So the bolts for the windshield were T25. These are T27s now? Okay. Just want to make sure.
I did not read it all the way through to see if we reuse those. I think we do.
We'll hold on to them just in case.
Yeah.
So we don't throw away bolts in this family. No. We do throw some away. They're bad. Yeah, we're gonna need to peel it off now.
Yeah, no, don't you touch it. It's mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine. Oh.
Oh, got to get this out a little bit.
Oh, that was almost so 100% aesthetically pleasing and just totally dropped down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How's it going? So, look, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a couple weeks since I filmed about, talking about my street glide, installing this beautiful Klockwerks fairing windshield, whatever you want to call it, and it's been a couple weeks just because of who I am as a person. That's straight up just me being lazy and not really feeling the creative energy to go out and ride and film. But today Devin and I did the 100th annual Harley-Davidson Faro endurance ride. So wasn't really much to that. We did film a little bit. I don't know if we got enough to make a video, but I decided to take the opportunity now that I'm in my helmet by myself to finish what I started a couple weeks ago, because time. I'm not a great person with filming this year. It's been really difficult, but we're getting there. We're trying to get better. So anyway, as you can see, I've got my vent up here completely closed. I used to not be able to have that closed at all while riding because I just get this insane, ridiculous wind buffeting with the stock windshield. But now with this Klockwerks windshield, I can have it closed, which is great on a day where it's chilly. It's only like 54 degrees, you know. And when you're on the bike moving, rolling down the highway, it's definitely a lot, you know, chillier than it actually feels because you got all that wind blowing on you. But anyway, Klockwerks windshield, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you're looking for any way to like fix your wind buffeting issues and whatnot. Like I love this windshield, and it just looks so good on the bike, as you guys saw in the B-roll footage. So anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So until the next time, y'all ride safe, and Devin and I will see you on the next adventure.